The entire Maricosta 1993 championship football team wishes all levels of current Mustang football teams much success this year. Let's go Mustangs, step up. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jeremy Sadowski, and I'm here to bring you exciting 2022 Maricosta Mustang varsity football. It's homecoming this evening at Cooper Field at Waller Stadium as your Mustangs take on the Santa Monica Vikings. The Vikings are head coached by Matt Kirk and enter tonight's contest with a record of 2-5 and 0-2 in Bay League play. They started off the season with a loss versus Calabasas 41-14. Then they followed that up with a victory versus El Segundo 33-14. Then a loss at home versus West Torrance 27-8. And they followed that up with a win at home versus Fairfax 29-0. Then a loss versus South Torrance 29-7 at home. And then they were on the road versus Palos Verdes, where they lost 54-0. And then last week they were at home versus Peninsula, where they lost 45-27. Your Mustangs are head coached by Don Morrow in his 30th season at the helm of the Mustang football program, and they enter tonight's contest with a record of 5-2 and 1-1 in Bay League play. The Mustangs started the season off with a loss versus St. Francis 52-48. Then they followed that up with a win versus Mayfair 33-14. Then they went on the road to Hart in Newhall and were victorious 36-10, followed with a win at West Torrance 34-0. Then a win down in Orange County versus Villa Park 28-21, followed by a win at home versus Bay League opponent Culver City 21-12. And then last week, the Mustangs suffered their first Bay League loss at Palos Verdes 40-10. The Mustangs still have a shot at a Bay League title if they win the rest of their games and Palos Verdes loses twice, or they can receive a share of the Bay League crown if the Mustangs win the rest of their games and Palos Verdes loses to Culver City. Captains are getting ready to meet at midfield for tonight's coin toss. Captains for your Mustangs are number 11, Ty Colgan, number 22, Matt Kraskowskis, number 74, Jack Clark, and number 3, Cole Karate. For the Santa Monica Vikings, the captains are number 71, Jaden Montanez, number 3, Joaquin Nava, number 2, Gus Raymond, and number 22, Samuel Lipschak. It's homecoming 2022 here at Cooper Field at Waller Stadium. Remember, fans, to stay tuned at halftime for all the homecoming festivities. Santa Monica has won the coin toss this evening and has deferred to the second half. The Mustangs will start off on offense this evening and will defend the east goal. Captains wish each other good luck, and we are getting ready for homecoming 2022 as your Mustangs are looking to rebound from last week's loss versus Palos Verdes here at Cooper Field at Waller Stadium. The smoke is arising, and here come your 2022 Maricosta Mustangs. We are getting set for kickoff of Homecoming 2022. Kicking off for the Santa Monica Vikings is Marco Huerta, number 79. And this game is underway. It's a high but short kick fielded by Cole Karate around the 20-yard line. He'll pick up about 7 yards on the return, where the Mustangs will start their first possession of this contest. Pistol formation, man in motion from right to left. Handoff goes to the single back. That's Matt Kraskowskis, and he works his way through the line for a few yards on the play. That will bring up a second down and about 7 to go for Maricosta. Trips left. Shotgun formation. Handoff goes to the single back. That's Kraskowskis once again. And he'll pick up a couple more yards to about the 35-yard line, where it will be 3rd down and 5 for Maricosta. 4 receivers set. De La Cruz back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the middle. He's got a man, and that's going to be incomplete. Good coverage on the play by the Vikings. That was Cravens on the coverage. Kirkpatrick to punt for Maricosta. It takes a Maricosta bounce, and that hits a Santa Monica player, and it appears the Mustangs have recovered, and they have turnover Mustangs. That's number 89, Ben Nicholson, on the recovery. That took a very good Maricosta bounce as that started to roll towards the Santa Monica goal line. Let's take another look at this play. And that took that big second bounce there and went forward and into the Santa Monica player. Nicholson was then right there ready to pounce on it, and the Mustangs get the first turnover of the contest and will be in excellent field position here. De La Cruz back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the right-hand side, and that ball is, again, good coverage on the play by Santa Monica. That's Malik Stutson on the coverage. Cole Karate, the intended receiver for your Mustangs. Coach Morrow calling in the play. I formation, handoff goes to the tailback. That's Kraskowskis once again, picking up about 7 yards on the carry. 4 receivers set. Man in motion from left to right, and then back to the left. De La Cruz looking over the defense. Now looking over to Coach Morrow. He takes the snap. He's back to pass. He throws it deep down the left-hand side. He has a man. That's Reese Leonard. He's going to be knocked out of bounds just inside the 5-yard line. Big play. 1st down and goal. Mustangs. Huge play there for Maricosta, picking up the 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. Pistol formation. De La Cruz back to pass. He throws it again, intended for Leonard. Incomplete. 2nd down and 4. 2nd and goal from the 4, rather. Single back. De La Cruz under center. He hands the ball off to Kraskowskis, and Kraskowskis will gain a few yards, and his helmet comes off as he is tackled. He'll come out for a play. It is 3rd down and goal from the 3. Salceda in at running back for the Mustangs. 4 receivers set, man in motion from left to right into a trips right formation. De La Cruz takes the snap. He's back to pass. He slings it into the end zone and completes it to Reese Leonard. Good for a 3-yard touchdown. And the Mustangs are on the scoreboard here in Homecoming 2022. Kirkpatrick on to attempt the extra point for your Mustangs. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is up high, straight, and it is good. Mustangs take a 7-0 lead on that turnover on the punt. Mustangs set to kick off here in the first quarter, looking to rebound after last week's loss at Palos Verdes and stay in the Bay League race. And that's a high end over ender, taking it about the 10, and he's going to be tackled at about the 25-yard line by Cade Salceda. 8:12 to go here in the first quarter. Man in motion. Handoff goes to the man in motion, and he's going to be hit hard by two Mustangs, Salceda and Culligan. That was Brandon Valdovinos on the carry. A little pass out to the right, completed to number 22, Samuel Lipschei on the reception. Timeout on the field. Santa Monica wants to discuss this play. Mustangs looking good in the start of this contest with 6:48 to go. Empty back formation. That's number 7 now in at quarterback for the Vikings. That's Wyatt Brown, the freshman quarterback, 6'1". Punt formation for the Vikings. It's a high end over ender. It's going to be fielded by Reese Leonard. He makes the first man miss and will be tackled at the Mustang 45-yard line, where they will start this possession with 6:26 to go. Man in motion from left to right to a 4-receiver set. De La Cruz looks to his right now, throws it back to his left, and that was a dangerous pass broken up by the Vikings. Pistol formation. De La Cruz hands the ball off to a single back. That is Matt Kriskowskis, and he will get into Viking territory at the 49-yard line, setting up a 3rd down and 4 situation. Trips right, shotgun formation. De La Cruz back to pass. He throws it over the middle and incomplete. That will bring up a 4th down punting situation for the Mustangs. Kirkpatrick again gets a good Mustang bounce and roll all the way to the Santa Monica 11-yard line. With 5 minutes and 20 seconds to go, Vikings looking to get something going on offense. Shotgun formation. That's number 4 back in at quarterback, Alessandro Nelson, the senior quarterback. Now it's number 7, Wyatt Brown. Looks like the Vikings might be rotating quarterbacks here, as we've seen a lot of both quarterbacks so far. That pass is completed to number 15, Griffin Seals. Brown in at quarterback. He's going to hand the ball off to 22, where he's tackled by several Mustangs. That's Lipschei on the carry. Brown under center, I formation. Handoff goes to the tailback. Murphy Glasgow and Kyler Gale are right there for the Mustangs. Not much yardage on that play. Empty back formation. Brown back to pass. He throws it to his right, incomplete. Good coverage by Xander Lazar, and that will bring up a 4th down and 7 situation for Santa Monica. Vikings set to kick, and that ball is going to be blocked. Huge play there. That's Chow on the block, and Glasgow with the recovery for the Mustangs. That's the 2nd turnover for special teams so far this evening. There was the fumble recovery on the punt, and then punt return with the block here. Huge play for the Mustang special teams. Let's take another look at this play. It was a good snap. Mustangs got that good pressure. That's number 8, Chow on the block. Ryan Chow, the senior safety, with a huge play there, and Murphy Glasgow making yet another impact play for Maricosta. De La Cruz's pass is incomplete, intended for Cole Karate. Second down and 10 from the Santa Monica 11-yard line. Timeout Mustangs. Coach Morrow wants to discuss this play with his offense. With 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go here in the first quarter, Mustangs looking to get more points on the board. I formation. De La Cruz throws it out to his left and completes it to his tight end, David Berga Donovan. That will set up a third down and about 2 to go. I formation. De La Cruz hands the ball off to Kriskauskas, and Kriskauskas is working his way towards the end zone. It looks like he's going to be stopped short of the end zone, but that's enough yardage for a Mustang first down. Offset left. Power I formation. Handoff again goes to the tailback Kriskauskas, and he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. Offset left. Power I. This time the handoff goes to the fullback. That's Goldberg, and Jacob Goldberg works his way into the end zone for a Mustangs touchdown. Mustangs extend their lead after the turnover. They're able to capitalize on both special team turnovers as Kirkpatrick will come on for the extra point. It's up high straight, and it is good. Mustangs extend their lead to 14-0 with 3:57 to go here in the first quarter. It's a high, short kick taken at the 10-yard line. Good coverage by the Mustang kickoff team will stop the Vikings at about the 47-yard line with 26.9 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Santa Monica looking to get something going on offense. Man in motion, and that's a fake handoff. Nelson took the ball himself on the carry, was thrown down immediately by Murphy Glasgow, and that will do it for the first quarter. Your Mustangs lead the Vikings 14-0. I'd like to take this time to thank Skechers for their continued support of Mustang football and MiraCosta athletics, and to remind you fans to attend the Skechers peer-to-peer friendship walk presented by Nickelodeon. Go the extra mile for our children. Huge loss on the first play of the second quarter. Econo and Glasgow on the stop will set up a fourth down punting situation for Santa Monica. It's a high kick that takes a very fortunate Viking bounce and rolls all the way into Mustang territory, where it will be downed at the MiraCosta 41-yard line. Four receivers set. Single back. De La Cruz fakes to the single back. He steps up in the pocket. He throws it deep down the right-hand side. He has a man wide open. That's Cole Karate, and Cole makes a nice move to gain a couple more yards on the play. 35-yard gain and a Mustang first down. Huge play. Let's take another look at this play as the Viking rush nearly got to De La Cruz, but he stepped up nicely in the pocket, and then Cole with a nice move at the end of that play to gain another couple yards, setting up the Mustangs at the Viking 25-yard line, first down and 10. Two-back formation. De La Cruz back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the left-hand side. He has a man, that's Reese Leonard, and he hits him in stride in the end zone, splitting the double team and getting a Mustangs touchdown. Nice play there by Nico De La Cruz, the sophomore sensation, found his junior receiver. Let's take another look at this play as Reese Leonard running full speed through the end zone, catching it and ending up about 4 yards out of the end zone because, like I said, he was full speed as he caught that ball in the end zone. Kirkpatrick for the extra point. It's up high straight, and it is good. The Mustangs extend their lead to 21 with 9:23 to go here in the first half of Homecoming 2022. The ball is taken at about the Santa Monica 1-yard line, and he's going to be driven out of bounds at about the 20. Nice return on the play for the Vikings. Brown in at quarterback. He hands the ball off to a single back. Goldberg in on the stop with Akanu. Lipsai on the carry for the Vikings. Brown in, and that pass was nearly picked off. Culligan on the stop. The reception was good by Gus Raymond. Trips left. Shotgun formation. Handoff goes to the single back, and he's going nowhere. Murphy Glasgow read that play perfectly, shed the block, and made the tackle. Nearly in one motion. Second down and 10. Handoff goes to the single back Lipshy once again, and he takes out his own man. And that will be a third down and about 5 situation for Santa Monica. Movement before the snap. Let's see what the officials are going to call. Looks like it's going to be a false start, and indeed it is against the Vikings. Brown back to pass. He throws it deep down the right-hand side and completes it to Gus Raymond. Nice play there by Santa Monica, getting to the Maricosta 33-yard line. First and 10 Vikings. Shotgun formation. Brown back to pass. He throws it deep down the left-hand side. Good coverage on the play by Cole Karate, breaking up that pass. Second down and 10. Brown takes the snap, setting up a little screen and completing it. Nice tackle there for Maricosta is Sabula. Number 89 on the reception. Vandenbroek for the Vikings. Brown back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the left-hand side, and that ball is going to be complete for a Vikings touchdown. That's number 15, Griffin Seals, on the touchdown reception for Santa Monica. Vikings are on the board here in the second quarter. Huerta on to attempt the extra point for Santa Monica. The snap is good, the hold is good, the kick is blocked. That's the third huge special teams play this evening for the Mustangs. Let's take another look at this play to see who got the block. It was a good snap, a good hold, and Murphy Glasgow just blew through the line and got the block. Again, this is the third huge play. You had the fumble recovery on the punt, and then you had the punt block recovered by Glasgow, and now the blocked extra point. Huerta set to kick off for Santa Monica. It's a short but high kick taken at the 30-yard line by Berga Donovan. Good return up to the Maricosta 48-yard line, where the Mustangs will start this possession with 4:16 to go here in the first half. Pistol formation. De La Cruz fakes the handoff, rolls to his right, finds his big tight end, Berga Donovan, coming across the middle, and Berga Donovan picked up a nice block there at the end of the play by Cole Karate. 4 receivers set. Mustangs in shotgun, single back. De La Cruz takes the snap. He steps back, he throws it deep down the middle and incomplete, intended for his junior receiver, Reese Leonard. That will bring up a 2nd down and 10 situation from the Santa Monica 40. Little screen pass set up, and that was tipped up and nearly intercepted by the Vikings. Jeremy Guerrero on the coverage there for Santa Monica. Handoff goes up the middle. Kriskauskis with a big gain. That will set up a 4th down and reasonable situation here for the Mustangs. 4th and a long 4. Mustangs are going for it. Trips right. De La Cruz back to pass. He completes it to his big tight end, David Berga Donovan, and it looks like he picked up enough yardage for a Mustang 1st down. 1st and 10 from the Santa Monica 29-yard line. De La Cruz under center, hands it off to his single back, Kriskauskis, and he'll get to about the 25-yard line, make it the 26-yard line. 2nd down and about 6 to go. Trips right. De La Cruz in shotgun. He throws it to his right, incomplete, intended for O'Connor on the play. 3rd down and 6 for the Mustangs. Pistol formation. De La Cruz hands the ball off to his single back, Kriskauskis, and Kriskauskis breaks free, gets inside the 10-yard line, picks up the 1st down. It will be 1st and goal Mustangs from about the 8-yard line. Pistol formation, man in motion from right to left. De La Cruz fakes the handoff, throws it to that man in motion. That's Cole Karate, and he will work his way inside the 5 to about the 3-yard line. 2nd down and goal from the Santa Monica 3-yard line. De La Cruz hands the ball off to Matt Kriskauskis. He gets a good block from Saltamarier, and Kriskauskis rumbles into the end zone for a Mustangs touchdown. Mustangs answer Santa Monica's drive with one of their own. It's a low snap, ball's free. Kirkpatrick gets past one rusher, gets a good block. He's trying to get it into the end zone for a 2-point conversion now. He's stopped on the play. However, there is a penalty on the play. Let's see what the call is going to be. And it's going to be a hold versus Maricosta and a hold versus Santa Monica. Offsetting penalties, they will retry the extra points. Stoddard snaps the ball to Carr. He gets it down, and Kirkpatrick kicks it up high, straight, and good. Mustangs take a 28-6 lead here in the 2nd quarter with under a minute to go here in the 1st half. Ball is going to be returned just past the 20-yard line. Stay tuned, fans, for halftime. for a special homecoming presentation. Brown back to pass. He completes it to the right to his big tight end, who's rumbling for a Santa Monica first down. Kabula on the stop for the Mustangs. Timeout on the field. 20-6 lead for the Mustangs with 18.1 seconds to go here in the first half. Trips left. Brown back to pass. He rolls to his left, completes it to Lipshy, and Lipshy gets out of bounds in Mustang territory with 12.3 seconds to go. Brown takes the snap. He throws it to his right and completes it to Raymond. And the Vikings will call their last time out of the first half. Again, trying to get something going here at the 39-yard line of the Mustangs with 6.0 seconds to go. Brown takes the snap. He's rolling out to his left. He throws it, and it's broken up by Kyler Gale. That should do it for the first half. However, there is a penalty on the play. It's a defensive hold. So the Vikings will get an untimed play. Half cannot end on a defensive penalty. Brown takes the snap. He's looking to throw it towards the end zone, and that ball is going to be batted down. Reese Leonard was there to knock it down for Maricosta, and that will bring us to halftime. Your Mustangs lead the Santa Monica Vikings 28-6. Stay tuned for a very special homecoming presentation. I'd like to take this time to thank Skechers for their continued support of Mustang football and Maricosta athletics, and to remind you fans to attend the Skechers peer-to-peer friendship walk presented by Nickelodeon. Go the extra mile for our children.
genetic defect where his arteries collapse. And it's not because of need in their cog. It's not any of that. It's like a weird. But exactly. So he can't have any of those things. Yeah. So he doesn't. No, I understand. But he doesn't have hypertension. He has to keep that going. But he did. He quit. And he looks good. But there's nothing they can do. All you can do is like stay on top of it. Well, you also just like have a scan. He's huge at any of it. Like even if he's in Oregon that a concrete goes to.
Ladies and gentlemen, Roy Clinton and Tyler Tang. In our third car, we have Lizzie Fleming and Ben Oroff. Lizzie Fleming, escorted by her mom, Erin, and her dad, Matt, was nominated by the Drama Tech Club, where she serves as president. In her free time, you can find her working in pro, performing on stage with the sports team, or in the performing on stage with comedy sports, or in the Costa Plays and musicals. Fleming played Costa Rosa Cross team for 2 years. She serves on the board for the Healthy Relationships Committee. Also gives love back to her community. Her goal is to attend a 4-year college studying public policy and social justice. Ben Oroff, who is escorted by his father Mike and his brother Steve, was nominated by the Improv Club. Ben has been a member of the Improv Club all 4 of his years at North and was elected full manager this year. Ben was on a lacrosse team for 3 years. Ben easily filled the small shoes that his brother Dave Oroff left behind, as he took the role of presentation club president. Ben plans on attending a 4-year university. Stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, Lizzie Fleming and Ben Oroff. In our fourth car, we got Rachel O and Abby Patton. Rachel O was escorted by her mother, and her father, James, and her brother, Sean. She was nominated by the marching band and color guard. Rachel is also a teacher on the choir program at MUSD since the 4th grade, and is the founder of Maricosta High School Choir Production Program. She also serves as co-president of the Hungary Acapella. She participates in the Art Club, ASL Club, and the GSA Club at the Maricosta. She plans to attend a foreign university and looks forward to studying abroad in the future. Abby Patton, escorted tonight by her mother, Michelle, her father Jim, and her brother Sean. Abby was nominated by the Nation for Change Club. She has been an active member of her community. She participates in several clubs and is a 2-year member of National Honor Society and All Schools Scholarship Foundation. Abby has led her all 3 years on the varsity lacrosse team and was a member of the soccer club. Outside of school, Abby has a passion for painting and recently joined the National Art Honor Society. Her plans for the future include attending a 4-year university and then going to medical school. Ladies and gentlemen, Rachel O and Abby Patton. In our fifth car, we have Reese Riley in the front. Reese Riley, escorted by Reese has been a member of the Maricosta Cirque team for 2 years and the track team. Reese is also heavily involved in community service. As a member of the National Charity League, he is currently working on a project with Access Books to fund and build a library and a farm. She plans to attend a 4-year university and hopes to pursue a career in engineering, healthcare, and integrated business. school, Rebecca mentors a U10 girls team, hoping to take them to win the championships. Rebecca plans to attend a four-year university studying marine biology and environmental sciences. Brett has been a part of the football team for one senior year and actively working to unite the community. Brett has been a member of the Maricopa Boys Waterpolo and tennis team for 3 years. In the swim team for 2 years. He has been expanding his passion for videography and creating content around the South Bay for events and sports. He plans to attend four-year university and hopes to pursue a career in business. Ladies and gentlemen, Rebecca Ritz and Brett Torres. Video has been produced by an amazing team of young people. Alex Smith, Vivian Watson, and Kyle Merrill.
The entire Maricopa 1993 championship football team wishes all levels of current Mustang football teams much success this year. Let's go Mustangs, step up. Congratulations to this year's King and Queen and the entire royal court, which included Maricopa senior football player Cole Karate. Mustangs kicking off to start the second half, and that's a good return there by the Santa Monica Vikings past their 40 to about the 44-yard line, where they'll start their first possession of the second half. Nelson in at quarterback. Single back shotgun formation for Santa Monica. Nelson takes the snap, he fakes the handoff, he now rolls to his right, throws it deep down the field and completes it to Raymond. Nice catch there by the Santa Monica receiver, and this time Nelson's going to take it himself. He gets near the line of scrimmage before getting blown back by Kyler Gale and Cade Salceda. Brown back in at quarterback. The freshman quarterback for Santa Monica takes it himself and slides down. Nice gain there for the Santa Monica freshman, setting up a third down and about 4 to go. Brown takes the snap once again. He was trying to do the same thing, but Murphy Glasgow said, "Not this time, young fella." 4th down and 5 to go. Mustangs drawing up a play for the offensive side as Nelson comes in on 4th down, and that pass is incomplete. The receiver slipped down on the play. That will be a turnover on downs. Mustangs take over here in the third quarter. At their own 35-yard line, man in motion from right to left. Handoff goes to the single back Kriskowskis, and he blasts through the middle of the field into Viking territory to the Santa Monica 48-yard line. 1st and 10 Mustangs. Pistol formation. De La Cruz takes the snap. He fakes the handoff. He's back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the middle of the field. He has a man. That's David Berga Donovan, and he carries a man into the end zone for a Mustangs touchdown. Huge play here for the Maricopa offense. Let's take another look at this play as De La Cruz finds his tight end going down the middle of the field, and again, Nico De La Cruz hits his receiver in stride, and then David Berga-Donovan carries the defender the last 3 or 4 yards into the end zone for a Mustangs touchdown. Ben Kirkpatrick on to attempt the extra point for Maricosta. That is up high straight, and it is good once again as the Mustangs extend their lead to 35-6 with 8:36 to go here in the third quarter. Kirkpatrick set to kick off for Maricosta. This is a very high end-over-ender that bounces at about the 12. It bounces away from the return man and was loose. It looks like the Mustangs were able to get down there and recover it, and they did. That's Cade Salceda on the recovery for Maricosta. Another huge special teams play for the Mustangs. That's the third turnover on special teams for Maricosta. Add that block. That's 4 huge special teams plays for your Mustangs. That has definitely been the difference so far in this contest, as the Mustangs have been able to capitalize on the 2 previous turnovers. This time the handoff goes to Kraskowskis, make that 3 touchdowns off of the 3 special teams turnovers, as Matt Kraskowskis gets into the end zone for his 2nd touchdown of the night. Huge night for the Maricosta special teams as Ben Kirkpatrick kicks the extra point, and that extends the Mustangs' lead to 42-6 here in the third quarter. Kick is going to be high and into the end zone. Touchback for the Vikings. Mustangs rolling on all facets of the game so far this evening. Brown in at quarterback. He completes it out to Raymond, and he's going to be tackled immediately after the reception by Reese Leonard. 2nd down and 5. Vikings in the I formation. Handoff goes to Lipshay. He works his way around the left-hand side, picks up enough yardage for a Santa Monica 1st down. I formation once again. Brown under center. He takes the snap. He's back to pass. He gets pressured on the play, is able to complete it to Gus Raymond, and Raymond gets a nice gainer there right about midfield for Santa Monica. This has by far been Santa Monica's best drive of the contest, as they've picked up a couple 1st downs here on this drive. Handoff goes up the middle, not much yardage on the play for Lipshay, where he's taken down at the Maricosta 48-yard line. 2nd down and 8. Brown under center once again. Little offset right I formation. Brown back to pass. He's forced out of the pocket. He throws it to the left, incomplete. The Viking offensive line has not been able to handle that Mustang defensive line all night. Brown back to pass, setting up a nice little screen and completes it to his big tight end. Nearly picked up enough yardage for a 1st down. However, that will be a 4th down and 1 situation. That was a good play call there by Santa Monica. Handoff goes up the middle, and that's going to be enough for a Santa Monica 1st down. That's Isaac Silva, the fullback. Another 1st down on this drive for Santa Monica, by far their best of the contest. Brown back to pass. He throws it deep down the right-hand side, and oh, so badly overthrown that it surprised Kabula. Incomplete.
I gotta get Archie's college apps in.
Glasgow timed that snap perfectly. However, it was a little bit. I thought he timed it perfectly, but the officials are calling him offsides. Murphy Glasgow has been in the backfield nearly immediately all night long. Brown back to, and again on that play, penalty on the play. It was intercepted by Cole Karate. Let's see what they're going to call here. Huge defensive play. If it stands, it's going to be a hold versus Santa Monica. That will be declined, and the Mustangs will take over on the turnover by number 3, senior Cole Karate. Senior Dylan Carr in at quarterback for the Mustangs hands the ball off to his junior running back, Matt Miller. That will be a couple-yard loss on the play, setting up a 2nd and 12 situation. Shotgun formation, Carr back to pass. He completes it to his tight end, Ben Nicholson. And Ben with a nice gain after the play, picking up a Mustang first down. Shotgun formation. Carr fakes the handoff. He's going to take it himself, and he works his way up the middle. Nice gain there for the senior quarterback, Dylan Carr. 2nd down and about 3 to go. Tight trips right formation. Carr in shotgun. He's back to pass. He's going to take it himself once again. He's making defenders miss, and he gets a great block there at the end of the play by Ben Nicholson. That should be enough yardage for another Mustang first down. Some nice running there shown by the senior quarterback. Pistol formation, handoff goes to Matt Miller once again, and Miller works his way down the right-hand sideline. Big gain into Santa Monica territory. He's a bit shaken up on the play. Hopefully we'll see Matt back in. 1st and 10 Mustangs. Will Slay in at running back for Maricosta. He gets the handoff. He breaks a tackle and is taken down at about the Santa Monica 44-yard line. Good to see Will Slay in for the Mustangs. Slaying that defense. Will with a nice play. Carr fakes the handoff, throws it out to the right, intended for his big tight end, Ben Nicholson. That'll bring up a 3rd and long situation for Maricosta. Matt Miller back in at running back for the Mustangs. Timeout on the play as the Maricosta backups are coming in. Coach Morrow needs to take a timeout and make sure everyone's on the same page. Offset right, pistol eye formation. Carr back to pass. He throws it deep down the right-hand side, and it's incomplete. Intended for number 12, Josh Hendricks. Kirkpatrick to punt for Maricosta. It's a high end-over-ender that takes a Santa Monica bounce and will be blown dead as the Vikings will take over at their own 16-yard line. Timeout on the field as we have a running clock. Santa Monica wants to get a little bit more work in as there's 50.2 seconds to go. High formation. Brown takes the snap, he's back to pass, and that's incomplete, intended for Raymond. Coach Dotson calling in the plays that are relayed to him from defensive coordinator Ray Lee, and that ball is incomplete. Good coverage by Cho down the left-hand sideline. Of course, Cho had that block on punt return earlier this contest. Kirkpatrick with some good coverage, getting some playing time on defense. And that will do it for the third quarter. Your Mustangs lead the Vikings 42-6 here at Homecoming 2022. I'd like to take this time to thank Skechers for their continued support of Mustang football and Maricosta athletics, and to remind you fans to attend the Skechers peer-to-peer friendship walk presented by Nickelodeon. Go the extra mile for our children. Santa Monica will start off 4th down and 6 from their own 20-yard line. Punting situation. Raymond fields a very low rolling snap and is able to get the punt off. Great job there by the Santa Monica punter, as the Mustangs will take over with a rolling clock here in the fourth quarter. Dylan Carr still in at quarterback. He's going to hand the ball off to his junior running back. Good to see Matt Miller back in action after taking that big hit on that first long run he did in the third quarter. 2nd down and 3 now. Trips right, shotgun formation. Carr back to pass. The ball is tipped and it's going to be intercepted by Santa Monica. And Dylan Carr finishes off the tackle. Tough luck there by Dylan. He threw the pass, a good pass that was tipped up and intercepted. And that pass is going to be incomplete. That was Kirkpatrick on the coverage. Number 12, Ivan Levant, in at quarterback for the Vikings. Levant back to pass, and here comes the rush by the Mustangs. That's number 35 for Maricosta in on the tackle. Nick Becker gets the sack for the Mustang defense. Timeout on the field. Santa Monica calls a timeout to discuss this play. Again, the Vikings are looking to get some extra work here, as it is a running clock, so they had to call that timeout. Empty back formation. Levant back to pass. He scrambles out of the pocket and looks like he will pick up enough for a first, or looks like he's going to be short of the first down on that carry, setting up a 4th down situation. Vikings are going for it. Levant throws, and it's going to be complete near the 11, and that's going to be shy of the yard to gain, and the Mustangs will take over on downs. Good play there by the Mustang secondary, stopping the receiver immediately. Carr hands the ball off. Frank Love on the carry for Maricosta. Michael Frank Love, of course, brother of Sebastian Frank Love, on that carry. This time it's a little pass completed to Ben Nicholson. As that clock is continuing to roll here late in this contest, passes incomplete intended for Nicholson. Mustangs are going to go to 2-1 in Bay League action. Up next week will be Peninsula right here at Cooper Field at Waller Stadium. Mustangs looking to get another victory in Bay League action to set up a very important contest at the end of the Bay League schedule against Redondo on the road. Hopefully Culver City and another Bay League opponent will defeat Palos Verdes. Again, the Mustangs are still alive for that Bay League title, but will need some help as that pass is complete to Raymond along the sideline. It's pushed out of bounds. Ray Lee has made his way down to the field from the press box, as this game is definitely in hand for Maricosta. Pass is incomplete. Mustang defense again has done an excellent job this contest. Levant back to pass. He throws it deep down the left-hand side, incomplete. Cho in on the coverage. Good job there by Ray Lee's defense. Levant back to pass, 3rd down and 10, and he's still scrambling, looking to throw, throws it incomplete, out of the reach of his receiver. The junior quarterback getting some good action here at the end of this contest. He throws it, and it's just dropped by his receiver. He made about 3 attempts to haul that in, and that will do it for this contest. Your Mustangs defeat the Santa Monica Vikings 42-6. Maricosta goes to 6-2 on the season, 2-1 in Bay League action. We'll see you here next week as your Mustangs take on Peninsula. The Mustangs are victorious here at Homecoming 2022 by a score of 42-6. Stay tuned for some post-game comments.
Jeremy Stowski with junior David Berger-Donovan. David, Mustangs had a big victory here tonight versus Santa Monica on Homecoming. Can I get your thoughts on tonight's game and next week's matchup?
I think it was a great game. We were coming into this wanting to win, and we did exactly that. 42-6. Cole, Reese, Maddie, we had great games. It was awesome. It was awesome.
It's Jeremy Stowski with sophomore Nico De La Cruz. Nico, Mustangs rebounded nicely tonight here versus Santa Monica. Can I get your thoughts on tonight's game and next week's matchup?
Tonight's game, it was a great game. Homecoming, and we couldn't play it any better. I believe we still can, but can't ask for much more. 6 points from the defense led up. Can't ask for any more.
It's Jeremy Stowski with senior Tillman Cummings. Tillman, Mustangs had a big game here versus Santa Monica on Homecoming. Can I get your thoughts on the defensive effort tonight?
I mean, our defense was great. We knew from last week and last year how we let our fans down, and we knew that we had to come out here and put on a show today, and that's what we did. We stopped them on just about everything. Defense, special teams, offense, everyone was on fire.